Hi everyone, welcome to my video. If you have been following my previous video, you know that I am doing a course on UPSC previous year's physics optional paper first. So in this video, I will discuss civil service main exams 2019 question paper. So one by one. So let's start. So question paper specific instruction unit 1 and 5 are compulsory. 1 and 5 are compulsory, we know that, and 3 are to be attempted, choosing at least one question for each sections. So section first is here. What is a central force? Gives two example of the central force. Show that the angular momentum L vector L of the particle in a central force field is a constant of motions. In question number 2, B1, how does Reynolds number helping in the study of fluid motions? And this is numericals. In a horizontal pipelines of uniform area of cross sections, the pressure fall by 5 Newton meter square between 2 points separated by a distance of 1 kilometer. Calculate the change in kinetic energy per kg of oil floating at this point. Density of oil 800 kg meter cubes. And question number 3 is C is here. Why do we prefer to work with a critical stamped plastic galvanometer in a laboratory, which is external critical damping resistance? So plastic galvanometers K theta plastic. So come to the points only for derived questions, not to go to topics. So question number D is here. What is axial chromatic abbreviations? A convex lens has a focal length of 15.5 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter for a red color and 14.45 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter for a violet color. If an object is kept at a distance of 14 cm from the lens, calculate the longitudinal chromatic abbreviations of the lens. And question number is here. What are the fringe of equal thickness and fringe of equal insulations? Question number 2 is here. In a Newton rings arrangement with a source emitting tube, wavelength lambda 1 is equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter and lambda 2 is equal to 5.9 into 10 to the power minus 7 meters. It is found that the nth dark rings due to one wavelength coincides with the m plus 1th dark ring due to other. Find the diameters of the nth darkening rings if the radius of curvature of the lens is 19 centimeters. And question number 2 is here. Find the momentum of inertia of rigid diatomic molecule about different axis of symmetry through the center of mass. And question number 2, a person is 1837 times heavier than an electron. Find the centers of mass of hydrogen atoms. And question number B is here. Write down Euler dynamically equation of motion, no derivations, of right rigidity body about a fixed point under the action of torque, so that kinetic energy of the torque free motion is constant. And question number 3 is here. You see, so that the cross section for elastic scattering of a point particles for a infinitely massive sphere of radius r is equal to r square by 4. What is the interference this result? And question number D is here. A reference frame S moves with respect to rest frame S with a uniform velocity v parallel to x direction. So from Lorentz transformation that two events simultaneous T1 is equal to T2 at different position x1 is not equal x2 is as frame are not a general simultaneous is in a frame. And question number D2, the mean lives of pi meson is 2 into 10 to the power 8. Calculate the means of lives meson moving with a velocity of 0.8 c, where c is the velocity of the lights. And question number 3 is here. Prove that the light goes for one point to another point via a planar mirrors. The path followed by light is to one from which is the times of flight is the least. So least law is Fermat principles. So this is related of optics. How can a convert of left hand circularly polarized light a right hand one and vice versa? And question number B2, calculate the thickness of a quaternary waves plate when the wavelength of light is 589 nanometers. Give mu naught is equal to 1.544 and mu is equal to 1.553. Question number 3 is here. Discuss how populations inversions is achieved in a ruby laser. So ruby laser, helium laser, one years ask ruby laser, 1 years ask helium neon laser. What is laser speakings? What is it occurs? And question number 4 is here. Two beta particles A and B emitted by a radioactive source are travel in opposite direction, each with the velocity of 0.9 c. With the respect to source, find the velocity B with respect to A. Here c is the velocity of the lights. In question number 4b, in what way is the holography different from conventional photography? Discuss the silent feature of a holograms. What are the requirements for the formations and reading of a holograms? And question number 6 here. Where do find the application of geoscopic? So the tops of mass 0.200 kg is made of a thin disc of radius 0.12 meter. It is preset in the center and a pins of negligible mass is mounted normal to its plane. The pivot under the disc of 0.03 meter long. The top is made to spin with its axis making an angle theta is equal to 20 with the verticals and precessional angular speed of 2 radian second. Calculate the angular speed with which it spins. And section B is here. You can see this. So starting from the expression for electrostatics, so electric and magnetism, phi vector r is equal to 1/4 pi epsilon, and the integration v p r 0 r naught. So vector r minus r naught vector r naught dv. So this is brackets. And the obtain Poisson equation del square phi is equal to minus rho epsilon 0. Symbol have their usual meanings. Question number B is here. Find the capacitance of the two concentric sphere metal cell having radii A and B. Discuss the brief the ultraviolet kestospheres. How did Planck solve these problems? What are the conditions for a change in temperature of a van der Waals gas passing through a porous plug? Prove that the ideal gas passing through the porous plug does not show any change in temperature. And question number is here. A gas has only two particles A and B, which they have of a diagram so that how these two particles can be arranged in the three quantums reach 1, 2, 3 using first Maxwell-Boltzmann Fermi-Dirac fermions and Bose-Einstein statistics is bosons. And question number 6, two conducting planes intersecting at a right angles to each other are kept at a potential phi naught. Calculate the potential at a point in a space if the total charge on a plane of area alpha be q. In the question will be the cells are connected in a parallel with a similar poles connected together with wire having negligible resistance. The EMF electromagnetic force of the cells are 2, 1 and 4 volt respectively, and the corresponding internal resistance are 4, 3 or 2 ohms. Calculate the current flowing through the 4 volt cell. 4V. Question number C. Find the value of E and H on the surface of a wire carrying a current by computing by pointing vector so that it represent a flow of energy into the wires. Question number 7. What is the Gibbs phase rule? Find the value of a degree of a freedom when only the liquid CO2 in a equivalence with gases of CO2, carbon dioxide. So this is theoretical parts. Water is in the vapor liquid saturation region. What is in a single phase region? What is at the triple points? So all theory and here derivations. Cv is equals to 3r phi et whole square 2 and e theta et minus 1 whole square, where theta is equal to s cut omega upon kb. So Einstein molar specific heat capacity of a solid is given by. So this is Einstein's. You read this. Obtain the expression for the case. So when T is greater than and when T is less than theta e. When T is greater than theta e, so this is high temperature and low temperature. What is the discrepancy of Einstein models to explain the variation specific heat capacity of the solid with the temperatures? So dy. The molar specific heat capacity of a solid at a constant volume is 2.77 joule kilo at 36.8 K. Determine the dy temperature of the solids. And question number C is here. What a Carnot theorems prove that Carnot reversible engine is the most efficient on and no other engines can be more efficient than Carnot engines. And question number 8 is here. If a partition function for a perfect gas is given by, so this is very easy. Z is equal to VHQ 2 pi mkt 3 by 2. Calculate the average kinetic energy per a molecule and specific heats of the gas. And question number B is here. Brief outline the theory of a scattering of electromagnetic radiation by a bounded electron and hence derive the condition for a light scattering. How can you explain the blue of the sky? And question number C is here. Explain the effect of the pressure on the melting and boiling points of a space-time using Calipron's latent heat equation. Calculate the under what pressure water will be boiled at 120 degrees Celsius if the change in a specific volume when 1 grams of water is converted into the steams is 1676, not 100. This is 1676 centimeter cube. Latent heat of the steam. Sorry, I apologize for steam for 414 cal grams. First atmospheric pressure 20 9 centimeter square. So I have this discussions for help for your coming examination for means. So thank you.